probably
Yes.
with my IP
Yes, you did.
address. I was about to turn off my VPN, but then I realized because where I am, yeah, don't turn off my VPN. But yeah, so what is your plan now? You're all, let's say, well rested. You put the puppet into a funny pose. What do you do now?
Obviously, you take a picture of the puppet and send it to Gwen.
Well, it's not gonna alert anyone there, so. Gwen is like, what the fuck are you folks doing out there?
Having
record.
fun.
And Garrett is like,
You know, just slaying enemies.
and
For
Garrett
the
is like,
record,
children, you are supposed to be sneaky. I kept hearing from others that you were a super sneaky club. What is going on with you? Aren't you supposed to be like stealthy, stealth trained, sneaky?
for the record, Karika denies all involvement with the antics of Atlas. Anything he does, she's not taking responsibility for.
Everyone in
Amazing.
the club is stealthy.
Well, you were supposed to be stealthy. Even at this point, I think even I was much better at sneaking than you were.
Wouldn't it be easier to be stealthy when you don't technically exist?
Fair point. Fair point.
This is stealth. There's no enemies to detect us.
I have to agree with Shadow on this.
Well, I suppose it's one way of sneaking around, even though I don't like it. There is like, okay, but now we should probably move. I don't really want to be stuck in this place for any longer than necessary.
Yeah, she got this all over with, so we can go home and do some more kicking in Redacre.
And do some more kicking in Redacre. Yeah, what's the plan now?
The plan is that there is no plan. Let's go.
But we're improvising.
Yeah, reset your health. Yeah, go ahead and reset your health. I think you're going to need it.
Woo, not dead.
Yeah, everyone reset your health because of the long rest.
Mm-hmm.
So, you head through the lobotomy theater, through the corridors, and okay, I'm gonna throw a puppet at you. As you walk, as you go down, as you go through the corridor, you see a puppet right around the corner. What is your plan?
Well, is it a large room?
It's one of those corridors surrounding the Hall of Records. So it's a long corridor.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how many times should we kick?
Well, probably I'll have to, because if it's in a corridor and it's right there, there's no getting around it.
I mean, there is getting around it. You can get around it.
But that involves sneaking. We don't sneak here.
I would agree with Shadow, but I don't like our chances in a small hallway. Is it?
No, it's a hallway in the shape of a square, well, like an incomplete square, and the bottom connects to the Hall of Records. The Hall of Records is in the middle, and there are two corridors from there on the east and west side on the bottom.
Can we just, like, and hope the puppet moves on?
Well, it does not spot you.
Well, could always do a train of sneaking and pass around it.
Okay. You wanna do a stealth check? That's a d20 plus your stealth modifier.
So 20?
Natural 20? Or...
No, 18 plus my
Oh.
modifier.
Okay, you pass. Atlas?
You see, here's the thing. I disagree with sneaking on a fundamental level
Hey,
because
come
it involves
on.
sneaking.
No, just this one time. It's just one in a decently sized area. I mean, we can all just crouch walk around it in a line. It'd be fun and weird.
Fine. Atlas is going to roll stealth. I forgot how the commands work. Let's go.
Amazing. It's... Well.
Of course, you ruin it. You
Oh.
ruined the sneak train before we even start.
I mean, to be honest, he
I'm going to claim that was on purpose.
well, but okay, but he claims that he disagrees with sneaking on a fundamental level. Big brain. Okay, so the puppet spots you, and the lights, which are flickering, start to flicker towards your direction. As the puppet screams, flails its arms, and quickly approaches you.
Sounds like roll initiative.
Roll initiative. That's d20 plus dexterity, I believe.
For you see, combat is what I was destined for. My initiative is 22.
You rolled a natural 20, wow.
Again.
Wow, yes. Well, I also rolled a natural 20. But so that's my... Well, no, I didn't roll. That was not a natural 20. Because I put -2 modifier. No wait, I put a -2. So, did I roll a natural 20 or did I not roll a natural 20?
I don't think the command lets you include modifiers.
Okay, let's say that I rolled a natural 20. So, what do we do? Who starts? Who starts?
Whoever has the better initiative modifier, which would...
Well,
I have +2.
I have -2.
So my initiative is 22, and that's versus an 18.
So you start.
Got it. No one's joining this. Just 1v1 time.
1v1. Let's see how it goes.
For you, Atlas.
Yeah, everyone is just hanging back. Just a 1v1. You know that JoJo meme? Like, I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer. You know that
Ah.
JoJo panel?
You're
meme?
approaching me.
Oh, you're approaching me. Yeah, this is
So
basic.
pretty much what happened is, like, I pass by, I start the sneak train and I pass by probably to the other side of the corridor, and then we have Atlas. It's like, I'm just gonna walk right up to it.
Yeah,
And
he's
meanwhile,
just going to Jotaro Kujo it.
Whatever that means.
Kayaka's basically watching Atlas, its attention, thinking, "Damn it."
Have there been any changes to combat that I need to know now
No,
before I make any decisions? Okay.
no, make your decision.
In that case, Atlas is going to attack the metal bits and try and rip them out.
Again?
I knew that was coming.
I knew that was coming. Okay, let me see. I forgot how the combat works. So, no wait, I didn't.
That's an 18 after modifiers.
Okay, roll to. Oh, you already rolled to hit. Yeah, that will hit. And now, roll me a 1d4 plus your strength.
That's a 4 after modifiers.
4 after modifiers. Let me pull up a calculator.
Gotta have that handy.
25 minus 2. So you just managed to rip out a very small bit. Almost.
4 because I have a +2 in strength.
Oh, right. So that's another 2. So that's a 21.
Woo, quick maths.
Yeah, that's 21. You're getting there. You eventually will get there. And now it's my turn. I'm going to attempt to punch you. Or the puppet is going to attempt to punch you. Roll d20. Well, that will miss.
No.
That will miss. Yeah, that
Alright,
misses.
Atlas will attempt a kick on the shins.
Okay. Do me a kick on the shins. That will fail. You
No.
completely missed the shins.
Don't worry though, I did kick the floor quite well.
Yeah, and it probably hurts, doesn't it? Or are you used to pain, Atlas?
Nothing can hurt me anymore like that because I kicked a metal door open and you know it.
Yes. Okay, what do you do?
I wait for you to do your turn.
Oh, right, it's my turn.
Because it is.
I forgot. Sorry.
You were too busy basking in the sheer awesomeness of Atlas.
While the fight's going on, can Kayaka record it to send to Gwen?
Yes. And
Gonna do
that
that.
would be my...
My AC is 12.
No, it's minus 10. So your AC is 12? Yeah, that will miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
The puppet was going to attempt to punch you in the face, but it didn't work out.
Unfortunately, you are fighting Atlas.
Yes, rolls against Atlas seem to be a bit...
First?
Your turn. Amazing.
Atlas will go after some metal bits again.
Always with the metal bits, okay. Well, you managed to rip off quite a few metal bits. Oh. Wow.
That's 6 after modifiers.
Minus 6. Yeah, that's a lot of metal bits you're getting there. Just Atlas. ripping off metal bits one by one. I see it as a bit brutal, but okay, it gets the job done. But
Whilst so far this is a no-hit run.
but I'm questioning why are you... Actually, I'm not even questioning it anymore. Go ahead.
Because the metal is cursed.
Well, that will hit. I
I
attempted to
have been
punch you,
stricken.
and it hit. So now... Roll d6. And I rolled a 4.
Is there a modifier for that or no?
What? There was a strength... No modifier for that, because
Cool.
because the
Simple math.
puppet strength is 0 modifier. Okay.
Atlas is going to keep trying to pull out metal until this thing falls over. Go, another attempt.
Go. Well,
Fail, another attempt.
well, you didn't manage to do it. I also managed to. The puppet also managed to miss. Fuck.
Once again, we attack the puppet.
How are you getting so many good rolls? Okay, roll for damage. How are you getting such good rolls?
Alright, 6 after modifiers.
You managed to rip off quite a bit of puppets. Bits? And,
Is there any metal bits left on the puppet?
well, yes, so far they are, because it has 9 points of them. Because now it has 9 hit points, so it still has quite a bit of metal bits.
Got it, I need to crit.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, thanks for the retweet now. Well, that was a natural one. That was a fail. Thanks for the retweet, Nullspeed. No, just retweeted my tweet that I'm live. If you're hanging around here now, we love you. We think you're amazing, and we love your work, and you're amazing. Oh.
And the puppets are pretty weak.
The puppets are pretty weak.
Atlas will once more attack the metal.
Okay, attack the metal, and you fail.
Yeah.
The metal curse is kicking in. Actually, that should be the title. If Beef 2 was the metal H, then the Blackout Club, this TTRPG, should be the metal curse, I think. ADHD brain going into all directions. No! No! Hi! I am here lurking, but it's the middle of the workday in the US, so I'm not sure whether or not my retweet will draw folks fast enough. One can hope, though. Oh, thank you for hanging out, Null. We really appreciate that. Everyone say hi to Null in the chat.
What was our catchphrase again? Oh right, blame Null.
Won't be able to be
No, that's your catchphrase.
It's your catchphrase, Atlas. Won't be able to be super vocal due to ongoing meetings, but we'll stay in the channel. Oh, thank you, Noel. No, that's okay. Thanks for hanging out with us.
How is it my
Also,
catchphrase? May was the
Cradle
first
was
one.
amazing. Cradle was amazing.
Expected
No,
to be
it's
haunted
lovely.
today.
No, it's lovely. Okay, where were we? Because I got a bit distracted. Yes.
Yeah,
puppet
Atlas is
maybe.
eviscerating a puppet.
Yeah, and the puppet is trying to very weakly try to defend itself, but it fails as it's being eviscerated by Atlas.
Almost feel bad for it.
Atlas continues to bully the puppet
Atlas. Well, it
and
fails.
fails. I've touched too much metal.
Yes, this is the metal curse.
Somehow, the dice always turn against us.
It's the dice. Listen, it's the dice. Well, that was a natural 20 and it punches you in the face. With full strength. Almost full
Ah,
strength.
yes. Roll twice and then get 2 ones.
Oh, another one. Well, it punches you with full strength to get you off of it. Punches you with full strength to get you off of it.
And yet, Atlas still has more health now than they did at the end of the previous adventure. Previous bit of this adventure.
Okay, go ahead. What do you do? Again, ripping up the metal pieces?
Yeah, Atlas is just going to keep trying until it works again.
We joke in my ongoing campaign which uses Dicepod that Dicepod is on the journey to become a Cenobite from Hellraiser because of the way it seems to bring suffering just the edge of letting it go numb, then gives you back a glimmer of hope, while only to repeat, yes! Yes, no. Rolled 14, that will hit! You attempt to rip off the dice again. See? The odds are stacked against me now! See how the dice roll?
4 after modifiers.
Okay. It's holding on its last legs. 5 hit points left.
Got a crit.
You got the crit.
All it takes is one more crit.
Well, who's going to have that crit? It's not going to be me. I'm not gonna have the crit.
Alright, so will we get a cinematic finish with a crit?
One can only hope. No.
No.
But you hit.
That's a 5 after modifiers.
That's exactly 5. The puppet is down. Also, excuse me. Also, I'm so sorry now if I butcher the areas and in the cradle because I'm reading off of a map. I didn't have visual. I haven't played Thief in so long. I didn't have visual references, so sorry if I butcher some areas. Cradle is amazing. Okay, the puppet is down. Now, where do you want to go? Remember, you still have that map, which I can post into voice chat again, if you need it. Remember that you still have it.
Jeez, you guys had to let me solo that thing? Where's the assistance?
You wanted to 1v1
You
it.
guys you wanted to do that.
None of that matters. The notion of playing within your imperfect memory of a house could not be more on theme. Oh, thank you, Noel. I appreciate that.
That's what. If puppets we've beaten?
Okay, let me just give me a second. Yeah, you still have the map if you want to use it. And where do you go now? You just came out of the morgue. Oh, not her. You just came out of the morgue, so you're somewhere around the upper right corner of the area.
I guess if we're looking for the past, maybe the Hall of Records.
Good choice. You don't encounter any other enemies, but you head into the Hall of Records.
The enemies are too afraid.
The enemies right now are too big to stand against you. You have the combined strength of, well, Atlas. You have
What do you
his
do with all those metal bits you've collected?
I don't know.
Swiftly sells them.
What are the chances we can forge a weapon somewhere in here?
You have the morgue, you have the furnace, but how are you going to get the metal into the furnace and shape it so that it actually resembles a weapon?
Yeah, I don't think
Does
any
it
of
have
us.
to resemble a weapon? Just kind of stitch the bits together and it becomes a really
I don't
pointy
think
stick.
any of us know about blacksmithing, so.
Yeah, do any of you know about, have any of you have blacksmithing experience? Or can you cobble
No.
together a weapon
No.
like that?
Or you know what? You can just take the metal bits and just use them as throwables.
You could.
The metal bits
They're
are now
pretty
crossed.
sharp and clunky, so.
You could, but as you enter the Hall of Records, you see several, well, how do I say it? Shelves stacked upon each other, surrounding the room. On the shelves, there are various books, papers, very old, some have cobwebs of them, some have those little bean bugs on them.
There's beans?
Yes, there's beans.
Sweet, I can add to my bean collection.
And in the room you can find 9 patient records. Which one do you want to? If you want.
Atlas would like to use a bandage.
Okay, let me see. Roll me a 2d4.
Well, the bot said it was too quick.
Yeah, that will just heal 2 points.
The bot canceled the second roll because it was too quick.
Oh. It still showed up on my side, but let's go with the second roll. Okay, so you heal 1 point of damage. So it's just minor scrapes and bruises that you managed to wrap up.
Functional.
Yes.
Well, time to read every single book in the Hall of Records.
You want to read every single patient record?
No, every book.
Okay, that'll
but
take forever.
That will take forever. And I don't have... And I didn't prepare anything in the remaining books. So... Yeah, I don't know how to improvise.
Unfortunate.
Maybe we should ask Grandpa about what we should look for.
Are you going to ask Grandpa what you should look
Oh,
for?
Grandpa!
Yes. Child.
What should we be looking for? And I told you, at least to my knowledge, I am the only one here that is not a child, because I am 18,
Which is
technically an
why you're
adult.
called a child.
Shut up.
No, they are not of interest. You fall asleep. This is not good. Oh my god, no. Okay, well, if you want to find out how to get into the past, Lord,
Honestly, who wants to go into the past? It's not even fun.
look, look through the patient records and find something in there. There should be something in there.
All right, which patient had a magic clock?
I'm not telling you. Which
I mean, who even wants to go to the past? I mean, just being here, you
Yeah,
can tell a lot of bad
the
stuff happened here.
well, you need to go to the past if you want to destroy my diary and free me. And yourselves from here. So it's kind of necessary.
So what, one of these books in here is going to give us a magic portal to the past of pain?
Why not?
Maybe,
surprised at
or
this point.
at least
Maybe I don't like the past of pain.
who said anything about liking it? Hell, even I didn't like being here. Do you think I could just up and leave, decide not to?
Oh, so because you suffered, we have to suffer and be sent to the past of this hellscape.
It's the worst that
Look,
can happen.
you wanna go, you wanna escape, that's the way. There's no other way.
Yeah.
I mean, there is the front door.
Yeah,
can
I
actually see.
tried. Believe me, it didn't work.
How do we
But
get to
can
the
you
past?
kick open a metal door?
Please.
How do we even get to the past? Is there some like magic time travel portal? Or do we have to do a lot more kicking again?
Think. You kids, you can enter these blackout states, right? I experienced it myself while I was here. So think, what's the way into
What?
the past? What in this hellhole made by Chorus is a way to the past? A way that you know, that you are familiar with already.
Well, time to go sleep in the nursery.
How can
Really?
anyone sleep here?
Probably through some difficulty.
I have a lot of
you get used to
standards
it.
for sleeping, and this place doesn't help with any of those. I am not sleeping here.
Okay, you can sleep in the cell block.
No, that's worse. There's dead bodies from all the puppets we eviscerated.
Well, it's your choice.
Got it. Let's go sleep in the incinerator.
Oh my god, no! You wanna burn or something? No!
I mean, I thought it was a pretty hot idea.
I think the cradle was getting to Atlas.
Yeah,
I could not face palm any harder, otherwise my hand will go through my head.
I'm just laughing in the background. Because this is too good. This is too good.
Who was going to suggest maybe someone left a memory fragment here?
That's it.
And this is why you're the smart one.
Honestly,
There is like
yeah, that
that's
makes
it.
sense. We should look for. Wait, are you saying that Grandpa would have a memory fragment in here?
Probably.
It wasn't me, but the others may have had a memory fragment. I don't know. Look for the patient records and see if you can find something.
One's got to have left something.
So, which one do you want to look for?
Let's look for Grandpa's. Does he have one here?
He doesn't. He
Huh.
actually, the chorus didn't have any records of him.
Well, that's lame. I was hoping to find some juicy secrets.
Like the age.
Exactly.
Good search for Grandpa.
Okay, well, you have 9 cases to choose from.
Are any of them labeled Jiminy Cricket?
No! No, no, they're not.
Oh. This isn't Pinocchio.
I mean, there are puppets trying to be real.
No, they're just trying to be murderous.
Same thing.
It's just not.
What patient record has the most alliteration?
Has the most what?
Alliteration?
What do you mean?
Which one
No,
has
I
the
actually-
most words?
Alliteration.
Well, let me see. We have the first one that has 3 entries. So,
August would have the most information, so.
so do you want that one?
Sure. Hopefully they're interesting.
Okay. Subject, case number 1, E. Pashto. Patient history, entry 1. Subject arrived via chorus escort. Perpetrator of the infamous Tellman murders deemed unfit to stand trial. Wears wax mask to cover extreme facial deformities. Admitted for observation and treatment. Dr. Sandbridge. Entry 2. Sedatives and electrical treatments ineffective. Possesses a cunning intelligence, extremely dangerous. Refuses to answer to own name. Other patients taken to calling him King No One. Natural leader. Recommended to be kept in seclusion chamber. Yes. Entry 3. Tricked nursing staff into taking his medications. Nurse Sorrow dead. Nurse Lovewell remains in sick ward. We were unable to reach her before he disfigured her face. Where did he get the wax?
Well,
I
this
thought you were
person was
supposed
a
to wax
freak.
your legs, not your face.
Yeah.
Can we avoid this guy if he's still around here?
So none of them are around there and are around here anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Because you were
which
taking care
which
of most
case
of them.
has
Yeah.
which case has the most vowels?
Who even keeps track of that?
I'm not keeping count of any vowels, unfortunately, so I don't know.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Very not unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That was case 1.
Yeah, that was case 1.
Then why not case 2?
Okay, case 2. Case number 2, M. Gunfer. Patient history, entry 1. Subject brought in by chorus for observation. Found by Found by officers eating a meal of questionable origin. Dr. Hanscom to take the case. Entry 2. Experimental treatments going poorly. Cure unlikely. Subject allowed to move about the hospital with escort. Recommend he be kept well fed at all times. Favorite area is the kitchen. May be allowed there as a reward for good behavior. Patients must not have access to metal utensils, especially knives. Blunt utensils only. Also, remind staff to discourage other patients from using corn. Nickname, Doc Hanscom.
Alright, on to the next one, because I'm getting bored of these guys. You got one that's a little bit of a freak, and the other one that's just... I don't know, just existing.
Another one that's just hungry.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I'm basically reading this from the wiki, so with some changes, so... Case number 3, S. Eisen. Patient history entry 1. Delivered by Chorus under suspicion of murder. Patient has marked episodes of narcolepsy during which sleepwalking and other behaviors occur. Of course, Chorus does want that. Chorus does want that. With no recollection of events when awakened. Of course, that's the normal thing, but this was abnormal case, one of the abnormal cases of sleepering that SAO did not account for.
That one just sounds typical. You know, the whole falling asleep, waking up, murdered some people. You know, the usual.
Yeah, do you want to keep reading?
Yes.
Dr. Pettigrew. Entry 2. Water treatments having good effect. Unclear whether the treatment itself is sound or if the subject is mainly finding proper behavior in order to avoid further submergings. Patient allowed to keep an unlit candle. Doc B. Entry 3. Patient called sleepwalking in the morgue. If patient is developing an affinity for the morgue, it could be useful to withhold access as punishment. Doc P.
Imagine being so into the morgue that being told you can't go in there is a punishment.
I mean, I don't know why he really likes the morgue.
Please let me in there. I love the dead people.
Yes, I love the dead people. Please let me in. I just love.
We have so much in common. I love them.
I will send you to puppets.
No, you can't be in there. There's too much death. You have to be with the other patients that are suffering. It's like, what's the better option? Being with alive people that are suffering, or be with dead people that are not suffering?
I mean, if you find dead people better to hang out with, that's the part I'm going to back away from you very slowly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right, next story.
Okay. Case number 4, A. Solzer. Patient history entry 1. Patient admitted self to Shalebridge after a nervous episode. Probably not a danger to self or others. Will observe and allow patient to rest and recuperate. Will probably be released and be able to return to his clockworking job shortly. Dr. Ranker. Entry.
Magic clock.
Magic clock. Entry 2. Patient accidentally given electrical treatments with unfortunate consequences. Total psychosis, extremely dangerous to others. Unpredictable. Shalebridge recommends further treatments to mitigate results of initial treatments. Patient may be allowed his clockworking tools to perform repairs in the shock therapy room only, under supervision, of course. Dr. Rinker.
I think we just found our way to the past.
We broke your mind with some electric therapy. How about some more electric therapy?
It ain't broke.
Yes, I'll have some electric therapy with the side of electric therapy.
I'm just saying this is how Herman Carter became a killer in DBD.
Who in DPD? I don't
Doctor.
Oh, I know who
I
you're
don't
talking
understand
about.
that reference, unfortunately.
Herman Carter is the doctor's name.
Oh,
Yeah, he likes to electrocute people.
oh, right. Let me
And
grab
his
some
origin is basically turned him into a killer.
So, do we keep reading or do we go search for a magic clock?
I'm kind of curious to know the rest of the people.
You wanna know more about the people?
I just want to
Yeah,
find how the hell we get to the past. We can get this over with. Because, you know, we got Grandpa here, and I'm sure he's not too interested in all these stories, but...
How we get this over with is we create a gas leak and then
No.
just light a match and
No.
blow this place up, and then it'll all be
What the
fine.
hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Trying to kill
I
us?
thought neighbor was the arsonist, but apparently she's the responsible arsonist.
Becoming rapidly convinced Atlas is slowly going crazy.
But
Crazy.
your suggestion about Neri's your suggestion about memory fragments was quite good.
Yeah, let's look for whatever fragments, if that's even a thing here.
What do you
Well, one of the people liked the morgue, one liked the kitchen, another one had a bunch of shock therapy.
This was the workshop therapy room. We have 3 places to search.
Yeah, but what about what if they formed such an attachment to the objects that maybe the objects carry some memory fragments? Or maybe they are some memory fragments?
Magic
Hey, we-
clock!
The magic clock. Yeah, let's
Oh, like the kind of stuff you see in those like sci-fi ghost shows or something, or ghost movies or whatever.
Well,
They, or like when the you know, like I see in movies that have like those psychics, they hold an object that was treasured by the person that died, and they I'm starting to get it. Okay, let's go find those objects.
So, we had the clock person, but there was also someone that had a unlit candle.
yes, that was case number 3. That was Nubio. Wait, no, that was not Nubio. That was Eisen.
Oh, we go find an unlit candle.
The candle person liked the morgue, so maybe we should check there first.
Okay,
Oh, it's just the easiest.
okay, but you already checked the morgue and didn't find any candle there. You've already been in the morgue and there was no candle in there.
Not in
But
the
were we
same
really
way.
looking for a candle?
I mean, the patient was allowed to keep an unlit candle.
In
Yeah,
his
we didn't
favourite
find anything in
place.
there.
Be in his room, wouldn't it?
All we found so far searching through those rooms is my 2 beans. That's it.
Okay, where do you head?
Maybe the kitchen?
Okay. You head through the corridors into the kitchen. but unfortunately
She
you
isn't on
just
the map.
find the kitchen. Nothing special.
Wait, it's a kitchen, so isn't there more beans in here?
Let's say there are a few more beans in there. Let's say that there are a few more beans.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna take those beans.
Okay, you take those beans.
I'm telling you, this pocket of beans I got brewing, it's gonna come in handy eventually. I don't know how, but eventually.
You're gonna grow like a
Eventually,
beanstalk.
you can make a bean burrito.
You can
Yes,
make a bean
it would be
burrito.
poisonous because they're old as hell. Maybe I could just force feed one of the puppets. It's a good idea.
God. Let me check if they have a mouth. Do they have a mouth? No. Do the puppets have
If
a
they
mouth?
don't, they will.
No.
I
Do
mean,
the
it
puppets
looks
have
like
a mouth?
kind of, yeah.
Okay, let's assume that, yeah. Let's assume that they have a mouth because Null is in a meeting, so probably cannot answer. But let's assume that they have a mouth.
Everything has a mouth if you just believe.
If they don't have holes, make one.
Oh my god, do you realize how the implications
Yeah,
of that statement?
I probably wouldn't word it that way,
Yeah,
but
do you
yes.
realize the implications of that statement? I think you do.
What implications?
Okay,
Let's just move on.
yeah, let's just move on. So, where do you head next?
Where do insane people keep their stuff?
That's a good question.
That's a big question.
Lost and found.
Maybe their stuff is still in their cells?
Maybe.
A more door kicking.
Yeah!
See, door kicking comes in handy for something.
So
Okay,
back to
so
the cells then.
you head back to the cells. And
Looks like that.
which cell are you going to open?
Did the patient records have cell numbers attached to any of them?
Yes, the cell numbers were the case numbers.
What case was the candle person?
That was case number 3. Yeah, that was case number 3. That was the candle case.
That seems like the door to go in.
Okay, you stand in front of a metal door, and I'm gonna assume you're going to kick it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Atlas volunteers as kicking tribute.
I also volunteer as kicking tribute.
Oh god, okay.
Atlas does not succeed at all.
Yeah, you do not succeed at all. You take a 1d6 damage because it hurts. Well, you take 4 points. Yeah. You take 4 points of damage. Who's next?
Let me try.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
You also fail and take 1d6
Four.
damage.
Take what?
Take 1d6 damage, please. That's a 3. So you fail and your leg hurts now.
Obviously, it was the wrong leg. Atlas is going to kick again with the other leg.
Okay, kick again.
Good idea.
Okay, kick again with the other leg.
Slightly better.
Yeah, slightly better, but you still fail. Take 1d6, please. Well, that hurt less. Okay, that's 1 point of damage. Anyone else?
I'll use my other leg too.
Okay, use your other leg. No,
12.
you fail.
Man.
Yeah,
At least my foot hurts less.
At least your foot doesn't hurt as much as the other one does, yeah. Okay.
Obviously kicking was the wrong idea. Atlas is going to punch the door.
That's
I
gonna be
thought
even
you were just
worse.
gonna charge it.
Okay, you can punch the door. Almost there. Almost there.
If we're including strength modifier, it's 16.
Yeah, that was a pure check. So 14.
D6 damage again.
Yep.
Makes sense.
It does.
Everything hurts.
More
And I
damage.
think at this point you're going to break your arms and legs. I think.
Wait, I have an idea.
Yes.
I'm going
Headbutt the
to
door.
ram into it with my arm and shoulder.
Okay, you ram into it with your head and shoulder.
Arm and shoulder.
Arm and shoulder.
Nope, go with head, go with head.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want to drain
Headbutt the
damage.
door.
Oh my god, you're just going to injure yourselves, but okay.
Oh, man.
Metal curse strikes again. It's the metal curse, it strikes again.
It didn't hurt that much, though.
Yeah, it didn't hurt that much.
Okay, obviously that was just the wrong arm. Atlas is going to punch the door again with the other arm.
Okay, you punch the okay, you attempt to punch the other door with your other arm. Almost there, but not quite yet.
Yeah, definitely not your strong arm.
Okay, I would like to point out that after taking that last bit of damage, Atlas has 1 HP.
Wait, how?
Oh
Puppet
my
fight
god.
mostly.
Oh, Jesus,
That one time that
okay.
it crit.
Yeah, don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just slam into it with my back, see if that does anything.
Okay. You slam into it with your back.
Okay, so I don't think we can get this door open.
Yeah, I don't think that you're going to get this door open.
No, let Atlas strike. Yeah.
Probably knock yourself out trying.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, because then you won't be able to do anything anymore. You're quite the one-hit wonder right now.
But it would be fun.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to knock yourself out. Because that would be horrible.
Fine.
We checked to make sure the door was actually locked.
It is locked, yes. But you can still lockpick it if you want.
I'm gonna try and
Atlas attacks the lockpicks.
himself.
Hmm? Roll me a sleight of hand if you attempt to lockpick it.
A D6, isn't it?
No, roll me a sleight of hand check. That's a D20 plus your sleight of hand modifier. That will. You successfully manage to open the door. Also, for those of you just joining in, we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, which has managed to raise the overall childhood survival cancer rate from 20% from in the 60s to more than 80% today. And they're organizing, well, Fault for Hope is organizing tons of events. Tons of charity events for them. They do genuinely a lot of good work. So, if you want to see us suffer more, whether it's me or the players, then feel free to drop something by. Or even your time is valuable. That also helps. Okay, back to... so you entered...
Back to the pain.
Back to the pain. Yeah, we are... Listen, we are suffering, so the children suffer less. So the children can suffer less.
Honestly, no one needs to help us suffer.
This is fun.
Hmm? We are taking the suffering this time. We're taking a bit of the suffering. Not the whole extent of the suffering, but a bit of the suffering. So you enter the room, and you see an unlit candle on the bed.
Does anyone have a way to light it?
Do you have a way to light it?
Don't think so. Did anyone bring a lighter?
Does anyone of you have a light of rebellion?
Sadly, I don't have any.
Probably find something to
And
light it with around here.
I use the electricity of the taser to set bandages on fire to light it.
You can, but roll me a D100. You can try, but roll me a D100 because of the electricity problems here in the cradle. Well, that will pass. Okay, so you successfully managed to light the bandage on fire. How many bandages do we have now? I was not keeping...
6 after that.
Okay, let me update it. Thanks for keeping it. Thanks for keeping the... Okay.
So now that we have flaming bandages, we can light the candle.
Yes, but... Yes. So you light the candle?
Yes.
Well, it just lights like an ordinary candle. It doesn't do anything.
Is there anything else flammable? For example, the Hall of Records.
You really want to try committing arson, aren't you?
It was an idea.
You really want to commit arson. And how's...
Atlas, need to remind you, we're still in here.
Yeah, let's not commit crimes.
So do it when we leave?
As I said, let's not commit crimes.
Got it. Do it when we leave.
Yeah, I think I'll hold the candle.
Trust you more than Atlas.
Yeah, just give me the candle.
Okay, so the candle is just an ordinary candle. In this state, in this place, in this room, it doesn't do anything. It lit up and that's all.
If we take you to the kids' favorite room.
That would be the morgue.
I kind of like this candle. I mean, it's a, even though it's just like a regular candle,
It's a
nothing
candle.
different. But I like it for some reason. We could probably come up with some really good birthday songs with this candle.
I mean, personally, I think that lit candle is hot.
I think it's lit too, yeah.
Astute observation.
Happy birthday to you. You live in a cell. You look like a puppet, and he died like one too. See, that's a good song. See, this candle's giving me inspiration.
All right, can Moon just win right now because of that song?
Yeah, nothing
See,
happens.
give me the candle was a good idea.
Yeah, nothing happens, unfortunately, but it's a nice song. I encourage you to make more songs.
We take the candle to the morgue now.
Yeah, maybe the dead people will like the song.
Okay,
If they show up and start singing along.
Yeah, if they start singing with me, that's how we know we beat the I don't know, we beat the game. I don't know. We beat the game
Whatever
of
happened to that
finding the
video
past, I guess.
film of Atlas just fighting a puppet one-on-one?
Yeah, we should probably avoid that happening.
yeah, you're pretty low on health, unfortunately.
Also, all a puppet has to
I was
do is
referring to earlier
flick you
because
with the
someone
finger.
said they recorded a video of it.
Done.
Listen. The hubris is gonna be your bane. I already see that. The hubris is gonna be your bane.
I was born in the darkness.
Okay, so you all are heading to the morgue?
Yep.
Okay, so you head through the corridors into the morgue.
Thinking about Bane, technically we were all born in the darkness because it's kind of dark inside the womb.
You see no enemies along the way.
Completely ignoring what was just said.
As you
I think I just like to think that everyone's just so used to my nonsense that they just, just Moon being Moon.
Yeah, just Moon, just being Moon. So you enter the morgue. Nothing happens, but you can feel like nothing physically happens, but you can feel a strange connection to the room. Especially you, Moon, as you are holding the candle. You can feel a strange connection to the room.
I guess activity's no longer dead in here.
I feel something, but I don't know what it is. Maybe this candle's telling me there's extra beans.
Dead place, it's quite a lively place.
Okay, what do you do?
Deja vu! I just been in this morgue before.
You're on the streets.
But no, I haven't been. I just felt like singing that. But anyway, yeah, this room feels weird. I mean, this whole place feels weird, but particularly this place.
Probably because it's a morgue.
Yeah, probably. Does this place have, like, bodies still in or something?
No, just the one puppet you dismembered.
I didn't do that.
Set it on fire!
So light them
That
up,
was
up,
all
up.
Atlas.
So light them up, 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 light them up, 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 light them up, up on fire.
It's not actually be on fire, though.
Is that how it goes? Is that how it goes?
I have no idea. I think so.
Yeah, the flame.
So what do I do with this candle?
So the flame is starting to direct you towards the furnace.
Nothing sinister about that.
Oh my god.
Hey, remember when I
This
said we
candle
could
is
take
a
a nap in
sniffer
there?
dog.
Actually, not on the furnace.
Alright.
Actually, sorry, exit. Not on the furnace. It starts to direct you towards the operating table. My bad. I forgot about the notes that I had. It starts to direct you towards the operating table.
Alright, y'all. This candle turned into a sniffer dog. I'm just gonna follow it, so it wants me to go to this table, but if it wants me to sit on it,
It
Let's
doesn't
play Operation with the fellow kid.
kid, and I'm not gonna be operated on.
Neither.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'll just stand next to it, and that's all.
So, as you stand next to it, you three all suddenly enter a blackout state. The candle in your hand disappears, and you can see flickering lights in the morgue. All your equipment
Flickering
also
light's
disappears.
never a good thing.
All your equipment also disappears.
Wait, did we black out while I'm holding a candle? That's not good.
Be fine.
We'll be fine. It's not like the room is quite secure against fire, so you'll be fine.
But my body is not secure against fire.
Oh yeah, true. You'll be fine.
That doesn't sound very encouraging.
You're not going to burn the building down.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
care about the building. I care about my flesh.
Oh, you're not going to burn down, don't worry.
Hope not. I very much like living and not being in pain. Those are like my top two things that I enjoy.
You're living and you are not in pain.
For now.
You'll be fine.
Should we search the room?
So
That's a sensible thing
found
to do.
the room you were. So the room now looks a bit different. It looks newer. It looks more not so decrepit. Well, not as decrepit as before.
Oh my god, I just realized. If I were to find beans right now, they'll actually be beans and not petrified.
You don't find any beans.
Priorities.
You don't find any beans, unfortunately.
There's no beans here. What kind of pest is this?
Beans past?
Well, if we're in the past, we should probably hurry off to the nursery,
Yes.
because that's where our objective is.
Yeah, you hurry into the nursery, but in the lobotomy theater, you see, it looks different, a bit different, it was newer, but you see a bottle of bleach on the table, which wasn't there before.
Well, someone's gonna have a clean eye.
Should we take it?
You never know when you might need to make an attack with bleach.
Wait, if we're in the past, does that mean the beans in my pocket are normal beans?
I don't know, I never really thought about that, to be honest.
Let me check.
Well, if we lost all of our
I am gonna
equipment,
look.
then the beans are also probably
I'm
not
gonna
there.
look in my pocket.
They are not in your pocket. Actually, you don't have any equipment with you.
What the fuck? The pest stole my beans.
I'm gonna grab the bleach.
Okay. So you grab the bleach. And you head out. As you walk through the room, well, and outside on the corridor, and on the junction of two corridors, you see, suddenly you see flickering lights and almost a figure in the distance. You cannot quite describe what it looks like, but you know that it's staring right at you. You cannot quite see what it is. It looks almost humanoid from the distance, but you cannot see. And especially it looks almost like a play of light and shadow.
A Song of Ice and Fire?
In competition?
What's up? Shadowy figure thing?
You don't know.
Oh, I just thought I'd greet it, you know, just to be nice.
It does not respond, but it approaches you, and behind it there's another shadow figure carrying...
Oh, it's got friends.
Yeah. The two shadow figures are dragging a screaming, almost singing, but mostly screaming, body of about a 40-year-old man with brown hair, pale skin, and mismatched eyes, and they are dragging him through the corridor, heading towards you.
They got Grandpa.
Yes, they got Grandpa.
Oh my god, it's boy Grandpa.
Now you know the Grandpa's age. Well, the age that he got stuck at.
I would just say get out of their way.
No, they do not respond to you, but they head north into the shock therapy room. And you can hear Grandpa screaming bloody murder. Like, no, no, please, no, no! Yeah, you can hear him scream. No, as he's being dragged into the room, into the shock therapy room.
And that
Not our
sucks.
problem. Let's just go get the diary.
I was gonna say that sucks for
I
Grandpa.
rush
but
after them.
You rush after the shadow figures?
Mm-hmm. I gotta save Grandpa.
Are you going to touch the shadow figures?
Yes.
Right. Well, as you touch one of the shadow figures that is closer to you, you suddenly wake up in the morgue. The others, they are on the ground. Actually, no. No, they are not on the ground. You are there alone. And the two others are like sleepers. They are still in that corridor in both past and present, but they act more like sleepers. They are more like sleepers in this state. Or when they got transported into the moon and voices take over their bodies.
Oh my god, they're zombies.
They are zombies, yes. In this state, yes, they are zombies.
What the fuck just happened?
Alice, you were saying about the nursery?
Yeah, so in the past, you two had to the nursery.
You know, a thought just struck me. Can we use the bleach to destroy the diary?
Well, Garrett specifically, I think, mentioned that it needs to be incinerated.
So we're reading this diary, yeah?
You could, yeah.
They. Learn Garrett secrets.
I mean, they are yours to read if you get the diary.
Go to the nursery then.
Okay, you head into the nursery, but it's locked.
Is the door metal?
Actually, you know what? No, it's not locked. I forgot that you cannot do anything while in this blackout state. But as you enter, you see another shadowy figure. Staring.
We must dodge.
Staring right at you, almost like taunting you to come and get the diary.
Alice, you got any ideas?
I could go get grabbed while you go around it.
If you want to self-sacrifice, be my guest.
Woo! Self-sacrifice. Atlas.
Hero Jenkins.
Atlas tries to distract the shadow.
Okay, so while you are trying to distract the shadow, Kageka, can you please make me a stealth check?
D6.
Which one?
D20 plus stealth.
Yeah, D20 plus stealth.
Stealth is your dex.
Well, you fail, and you both get.
Okay.
And you both wake up in the morgue.
Oh, hey guys.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to find another item. Try that again.
Yeah, turns out you can't touch the people.
To know.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we're running that. Yeah, here I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. Here we're going to take a 10-minute break just to, well, I need to go to the bathroom and collect my thoughts and do stuff. So we'll take a 10-minute break here and see you in 10 minutes. Okay, we are back. Okay, we are back.
That was less than 10 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, we still have 2 minutes left, but that's fine.
By a certain definition of fine, yes.
Yeah.
We must now bully the past into submission.
Are you sure that's going to
What?
work? I mean,
No, but it'll be fun.
I think the only weapon we would have would be the bleach.
Yeah, but are you sure that bleach is gonna work?
Not really, but it's got to do something.
Yeah, you wake up without the bleach in your hand. So the bleach is in its original position.
It's all in the past. Is the candle back, or do we have to go find another item to make another attempt?
You need to go and find another item to make another attempt, yes.
What was the kitchen kids item again?
Hmm? What was that?
What's the kitchen kids item again?
Was the kitchen what?
What was the
What was the kitchen
kids?
item? Or something?
Oh,
The kitchen kids item.
oh, the kitchen item was the kitchen kid's item was blunt utensils.
We're off to see the door, the wonderful door of metal.
Good luck. You head all the
Not
way,
fast.
all the way, all the way into the room, into the white hall, the cells. And you stand by cell number 2. You stand by cell number 2.
Yes, Atlas. You want to try kicking?
Anything Atlas does will knock them out.
Yeah, so we'll skip on that.
So Atlas headbutts the door.
No! No! Wait, are you serious?
I'm considering it.
I mean, if you do that, it will knock you out.
On Atlas, not worth it.
Yes. Fine, let someone smart use lockpicks.
How many
That
lockpicks
would
do
be
we have with
Julie.
this one? We would have 8 lockpicks, right?
Probably.
Yeah, let's go with 8 lockpicks. Okay. Anyone who's using the lockpicks, do me a sleight of hand check. That's a d20 plus your sleight of hand.
I could try it.
Okay.
$13.
That will pass. So you unlock the door and you see some blunt utensils on the bed.
How do we light these on fire?
You considering it?
Imagine we just bring it back to the kitchen.
Yeah, I should probably bring it back first.
Yeah. You enter the kitchen and you feel the same connect. Whoever's holding the utensils, you are feeling the same connection as in the morgue. A connection to this specific place. Am I too quiet or something? Or is my
No,
mic
it's
like...
just suddenly quiet.
Yeah, it just got really quiet all of a sudden. What happened?
I guess it's time to do a seance.
Has... I think Moon picked up the utensils.
I don't remember if I grabbed them or not.
Okay, you decide between each other who grabbed it.
Not it.
I held the first item if someone wants to hold these ones.
No, I'll take it.
Okay. Kageka, you suddenly feel a connection to this place. And you feel a pull, almost like a pull, towards the table.
Okay.
Like towards the counter.
Don't be committing no crimes.
I think I'm just gonna put them on the counter.
As you put them on the counter, you three suddenly enter another blackout. And you see the same thing happening again, just from a different angle. Shadows dragging Grandpa along to the shock therapy room, him screaming.
Oh no, anyway.
Yeah, the past almost loops itself.
I gotta get my bleach now.
I want to save Grandpa, but I can't touch them.
Yeah, you cannot touch them. You cannot actually, in this state, you cannot do anything.
The past already happened. We're just here to get the diary.
Or should we grab the bleach
Shall
again?
we?
So where are you headed?
I wanna go grab the bleach again.
Okay, you go and grab the bleach again. You go first into the lobotomy theater, grab the bleach, then get out, and you stand in front, and you stand in the corridor junction, in the northeastern corridor junction.
We can head back to the nursery, but that shadow's in the way.
Yeah, but now there's 3 of you.
Now 2 of us can distract it.
If only I had my beans, I could throw them.
You could, but are you sure that it's going to work on a shadow person?
Well, I mean, I thought I didn't have the beans in this instance,
No,
but...
No, your pockets are completely empty. You don't actually have any equipment or any beans.
Yeah, that's the sad part. It's just if I had them, I could throw them as a distraction.
You could.
I mean, what ghost could resist beans?
Me with my friends at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
I still feel like the
Shall we
bleach is going to come in
proceed towards
handy.
our objectives?
So, where are you headed?
To the nursery, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. You head into the nursery and that shadow is still standing in your way.
Maybe we can politely ask it to move aside.
It doesn't respond. It just stands there, menacingly.
Like that one episode of SpongeBob.
I actually thought that, at first I thought that he's just standing there menacingly is actually a meme from JoJo.
No, that's an OG SpongeBob meme.
Oh, yeah, I realized that, but at first I thought... Because there was, I think, something similar to that in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so that's why it kind of stuck in my head as that. Like when Avdo meets Dio for the first time, I believe.
This is the scene.
Oh yeah, I know.
Wee woo. Wee woo.
Wee
Wee woo, wee woo. Oh yeah, I've memorized every episode from the first couple seasons of SpongeBob.
Amazing.
Recite
stuff.
the first episode.
I've never watched SpongeBob, actually. I've never watched it.
You're missing out.
Maybe.
I want to try throwing the bleach at it.
Hmm?
I'm going to try the bleach on the shadow.
So, are you going to attempt to throw the bleach on the shadow? Like, spill the bleach on the shadow? The bleach passes through the shadow without harming it.
That's me out of ideas.
No, I guess it's time to sneak around and look for the diary.
Okay. Do me a stealth check.
18 after modifiers.
You pass.
I have done the sneaky beaky time.
You have done the sneaky. Now it's time for others to do the sneaky as well.
11.
You pass. Barely. It almost spots you, but you pass.
I was too distracted thinking about beans.
Beans. Well, you don't pass, so the shadow grabs you and you wake up back in the kitchen.
Damn it.
as for the others, you pass and you see the beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, Kakaka got beamed up.
But yeah, Atlas and Moon, you... In one of the corners of the room, you see a diary on one of the beds.
It's time to steal that.
Definitely gonna read it.
You planning to read it here?
We should probably grab it and go somewhere safer before we read it, though.
Perhaps the morgue.
Yeah. Diary. Perhaps. Okay. Do me another. Who's holding the diary?
I think, Atlas is?
Yeah.
Okay. Both of you, do me another stealth check to pass, to sneak past the shadow again. That will pass. That will
Sneaky,
pass.
sneaky.
So you easily pass through, and you see no other enemies on the way, luckily.
Let's go to the incinerator and then read it, and then if anything starts to happen, we chuck it in the incinerator.
Good
Yeah, if
idea.
it starts flowing and doing ghost stuff.
Yeah, okay. On the way, you see that the the position of the bleach has been reset. So it's on the lobotomy theater table. Because Kageka, who was holding it, woke up.
Oh my god, what is this voodoo magic?
It's time travel. What did you expect? Sunshine and rainbows?
Maybe.
We fucking time traveled, yes? That's from the thick of it, Malcolm Tucker. So you're going into the morgue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you go into the morgue and you see that the incinerator is already roaring with flame. Are you planning to read the diary before or not read it at all?
Yeah, let's read the diary after we incinerate it.
No, let's read it.
Okay. So, you open one of the page and it says, the Shalebridge Cradle. It used to be an insane asylum, and before that it was an orphanage. One night a fire started, no one knows how, and after that they left the place abandoned. The dead skeptic suspects that it was Chorus's doing. If there is a way to cram more misery into one building's history, I can't think of it. I'm here to learn about the experiments Chorus performed on the patients. Drapt said he saw visions of the past here at the orphanage long ago, when his childhood friend was murdered. He's never dared to come back, but I don't think I have much choice. It's a thin lead, but that's all I have left. I've never investigated an orphanage before, and I can't say I'm looking forward to the visit. There's no telling what I'll find inside. I'm used to the dark, but this feels like a house with bad dreams.
So where's the funny part?
What funny part?
I was hoping it was
The
gonna be a
part where
funny
this
part.
diary burns. Yeet.
Yeah, I guess that's the funny part.
So you go to yeet the diary. You yeet the diary into the flame, but as you yeet it, suddenly a shadow appears right behind you. So if you want to outrun it, do me a athletics check. So do me an athletics check. If you want to outrun it.
Okie dokie.
That will pass. That will...
11.
Yeah, that will pass. So you successfully managed to outrun it.
Did we manage to yeet the diary in before the shadow had to force us away?
Yeah, you managed to do just that. You managed to yeet the diary before the shadow threw you away. By the way, did you grab the bottle of bleach on the way out or not? Like on the way in? Or not?
Well, it just respawns, so we just, we just went towards the furnace.
Oh, okay. So...
So we pretty much just duck and run out of the way and leave the room.
Okay, so you leave into the lobotomy theater. The shadow is not attempting to chase you, luckily. But Nehru is like, yeah, I think we should probably grab the bleach again. So she just grabs the bleach.
Oh, it's a good thing all these shadows skipped leg day.
I mean, compared to the puppets, yes. It's a good thing that the shadows skipped leg day.
Have we done it? Can we return to normal time now?
Not yet. Nothing happens yet. So you are still stuck in the past.
What if we went to the shock therapy room with Grandpa?
I'd very much not like to do that.
You are getting attached to the grandpa, aren't you?
Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
Who wouldn't, aside from the heartless Atlas? But you know what? That's fine. More grandpa for me.
Well, Kagaku's sat in the morgue.
Do we need to touch those ghosts to go back then, since there's nothing else to do here, or?
Do you need to do what?
So do we need to touch the ghosts since there's nothing else to do here? Is that the only way to get back?
It's not the only way you get back. If you do that, if you get back that way, if everything will just respawn, reset.
Ah.
Time to perform a seance in the past.
You're gonna call.
There is like,
Ghostbusters.
folks, I think we should probably go to the attic, maybe? I don't know, it was just a thought. Just a random thought.
Yeah, maybe if we go to the attic, I mean, that's where Grandpa was.
Yeah. That's where we found Grandpa, so he may still be stuck in there.
That's a good point.
Onwards to Grandpa!
So you head all the way into the attic, and you see a blood stain on the ground.
That's normal.
And a green flame above it.
That's less normal.
Yeah, that's a little less normal. Well, at least it's not a black flame candle, because then we'd be having a Hocus Pocus crossover.
No, it's a green flame. It's green.
I've the spell on you. Anyways.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you. One way or another.
Please, no.
I'm gonna win ya. I'm gonna
I really don't.
get you.
One of the things I didn't like about that
I
is
loved
that song choice.
I loved it. One Direction. I loved it.
Oh God, no.
One Direction? How about Away From Here?
I loved it so much.
Guys are all
Anyway,
hanging
let's
out
go
in the
find
attic.
Grandpa.
Guys are all hanging out in the attic. Meanwhile, Kaika's on her own, thinking, where did everyone go?
We get to stare at our zombie bodies. Yay! Alright, so where's Grandpa?
The Grandpa is the green flame in above the blood stain.
Wait, Grandpa is the green flame?
Yes.
Anyone bring marshmallows?
Grandpa, why are you a green flame?
I still cannot leave yet. There's still something else you must do.
And what's that?
You need to free me. Duh.
Well, damn, when did you get so sassy, Grandpa? You been hanging out with the Zoomers?
Even back in the day, I was always the sassy one.
That explains it. So how do we return to go find another item and all that?
They were just like, I don't think we need to. I mean, we have the bleach right here, and there's blood, so...
Bleach the blood.
Oh, we gotta
Bag
clean
up
up the...
dead bird.
Yo, what the hell? Why we gotta be cleaning up messes?
I mean, yeah, like a dead bird. Burp.
So we came
Yeah,
all
go.
this way to the past to become maids and clean up messes. God damn it.
Basically.
Fine,
yeah.
let's clean the hardwood floor with bleach.
So you clean the hardwood floor with bleach, and you suddenly hear, "Thank you, kids. I am free."
You're welcome. But I'm still not a kid.
Of course, kid. Now there is still one more thing you need to do to escape the cradle yourselves. You need to jump off of the highest point in the cradle. That will be the staff tower. while in the past, but not in this past. In in your own past. For that, you need to go to the storm cellar to enter a cage. I know it sounds weird, but it works. As
Yeah,
they,
that sounds weird.
I mean, it's the cradle. Everything is weird here.
That is true, but that's still weird. I don't like that. I don't like how that sounds. We have to crawl inside a cage to be sent to a past of our own and jump off the highest point of a building to be sent home.
Well, to be honest, when you get there, you will be sent into the past as yourselves with all your equipment. That should make things easier, right?
But what do you mean when you go to our past? Like,
No, you go to the past, this past, as yourselves instead of going as, well, the patients.
oh, okay.
It's hard to explain. I'm trying, but it's hard to explain. You just gotta do it.
Does anyone else hear the word trap written in there somewhere?
No.
Yeah,
I was
a little
kind
bit.
of getting that sensation.
Swear to God, this is a trap, Grandpa. As soon as you get a body or something or any kind of physical form, I'm punching it.
Of course. Of course you will.
And if I can't, I'll mentally punch you. If you
Oh.
trick me with this nonsense, but fine, let's go crawl inside a cage. That's very normal to do.
I'm just imagining characters following them as sleepers.
Let's go with that. Let's go that Kugeka is following them.
Let's crawl inside the cage. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with this, but I don't like the sounds of this.
So Atlas and Moon, you suddenly exit the past. You are suddenly back in your normal bodies. You're in the attic, back in your normal bodies. And you don't feel as if you are in the blackout anymore, luckily.
Well, time to fall for a trap.
Instead, I feel wax on my hand from still holding the candle.
I thought you dropped the candle.
Mm-mm. I never let go.
Okay.
Wouldn't the candle burn out by now?
That's why my hand's covered in wax.
Okay, let's go with that. Screw the continuity, screw everything, let's go with that.
Wax hand.
So, do you want to take a rest or something? Because you can.
I mean, I'm good, but I think Atlas should take a rest. Because, you know, if so much as a breeze hits Atlas, it'll be all over.
Yeah, and you're gonna need your strength.
Very true. But let's rest somewhere not in the morgue. And
I mean, you have the lobby and the attic and the storm cellar.
Might as well rest in the storm cellar since that's where we have to go anyway.
very true.
Okay. You head into the storm cellar. And you decide to take a rest there. Does a short rest reset all, like, heal all the points? All the hit points? Let's say that it does. Let's say that it does.
If that was a question, a short rest lets you burn hit dice to regain health. However, as our health is arbitrary, we don't have hit dice.
Yeah, that's the issue. So let's say that it restores your health to full.
Yeah, I'll just say that the wax all over my hand healed one of my boo-boos.
Are you sure that your boo-boos didn't become infected because of the wax?
No, it's just wax. It just covers it.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Plus,
protects
it
it
leaves the
from
wax
dirt.
smooth
It
finish.
protects it from breezes, so it doesn't sting. It just covers it.
A wax bandage.
Exactly.
A waxage?
Okay, so you take a short rest, you regain all of your hit points, and then what do?
I admire my new wax glove.
Oh my god.
It is beautiful and
Atlas.
very smooth.
Drop.
You don't want to take a picture of your wax glove.
Oh yeah, let's show it Gwen.
Gwen, I'm sorry.
Here's a hold up my hand. Now take a picture of it and show Gwen my hand.
I'm just playing a music for short rest on the stream.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just playing the music for short rest on the stream.
Oh, okay.
It was the dog song from Undertale.
Accurate as to what happened.
I had
Okay,
Undertale and thought 10.
so what do?
Time to crawl into the trap.
Do you, Atlas?
So you head north into the cage room. And you see rows and rows of cages. They kind of look like the old cages in the Blackout Club before the vending machines came in. They're really... That was a really long time ago anyway.
Do we pick a cage?
Hmm?
We pick a cage and get in?
I guess.
God, this feels like a really obvious trap.
I'm
Hi.
just gonna crawl in carefully so I don't break my wax glove.
Hi, Chad. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Okay, so you crawl into the cage. We are suffering for charity here. So you get into the cage and you suddenly enter a blackout state. But this time as yourself. So you have your equipment. You have all of your equipment. You have the beans now. So you can use the beans.
Do I still have the wax glove?
Yes, you still have the wax glove.
Yeah. Wax glove. Got my wax glove.
Got your wax glove.
That wax is eventually going to crumble, right?
Eventually.
Not if I keep my hand still and don't disrupt the wax.
Eventually, it is, yeah.
But for now, you have the wax attacks bonus.
I didn't account for the wax
Yeah.
attacks bonus, unfortunately.
It's my new cosmetic.
I didn't account for it.
It can be just a cosmetic.
Yeah, sure.
Right, well, if we're here, it's time to jump to our probably deaths.
I mean, you still have the foam, right? Nero says.
Foam. Who uses that anyway?
Yep, we still
Yeah,
have foam.
we've had it this whole time and never used it.
Very
But
true.
we had it.
Well, now we can use it. I honestly wish we had, like, a can of Cheese Whiz. Do some, like, cheese foam action.
Cheese grenade.
Yeah, it would be
Exactly.
great if Isabel was here. But unfortunately, she's
Cheese
not
nade.
here. Like some
But no, we
cheesy
got
stuff.
stupid, boring foam. Alright, who's carrying the foam? Because I don't remember.
I thought it
Has it
was...
ever been relevant who is carrying what? It's kind of just been, I use item.
Yeah. I don't really care who carries what.
It's just assumed that the items were distributed, and if you use an item, then you have it as long as the group has it.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm using a foam. I'm using the foam. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Okay, but first you head to the staff tower?
Yes, we must get to, quote, the tallest point.
And then we can go home.
Yeah. But when you enter the highest floor of the staff tower, you see a shadow there. And the flickering lights start again.
Excuse me, sir. How are you here? And why are you here?
It does not respond, but it is going to attempt to attack you. It is aggressive.
Do we still have that bleach?
No, you don't have that bleach, unfortunately. And it's not gonna work anyway.
If it's attacking, should we roll initiative?
Yes.
So how the hell do we fight a ghost?
I think we should probably...
8 after modifiers.
Yeah, 9, 6.
D20, right?
Could you please write them down? Ten. So, what was the initiative?
So it's going from me down, so 6, 8, 10, and 4.
So that's so that's you, Atlas, then the Shadow, and then Kageka?
Mm-hmm.
Now my initiative was 4.
Shadows first.
Oh,
Or
okay.
the shadow goes first.
Oh, okay. And then you, and then Kageka?
Wouldn't I be third because I have a 6?
You have a 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess you are first. Well, not the first.
Doesn't the shadow go first because it has the highest or something?
Oh yeah.
So it goes shadow. I mean it goes the ghost thingy,
Yeah.
shadow, me, and then supreme.
And then Atlas?
Well, that's what I meant. Shadow, Atlas.
Yeah, Kageka and then Atlas? Or first Atlas?
1 moment, I'll type it out for you.
Okay. Yes, please.
The shadow can attack us. Doesn't that mean we can attack it?
You can, yeah.
But how? It's a ghosty thing.
That's the question. But how are you going to do that?
There. That's the order. However you want to have that organized, you can write that.
Okay. Yeah, that's the order. So, the shadow is going to attack, well, Atlas first. That's a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I mean, if we just have to jump off, do we have to fight it?
Yes, you have to fight it. That's a 13 to... Wait, I already... hit it. Oh well. And... that's a 2d6 plus 2 damage.
I'd suggest using the foam against the shadow, but we need the foam to jump.
Okay, I'm changing it a bit, so I'll do... Okay, so that would be 3 points of damage, but this one, this shadow, has a special thing called... But also, It will also reduce your strength score by 1d4. So yeah, so that would be 3 points of damage and 2 minus points and 2 points of your strength.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Okay, you go next. Remember, they're immune to physical damage, so punches, kicks, not gonna work.
Atlas is going to try throwing a flashbang at it since it's a shadow.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Forgot we had the flashbang.
And I really hope that it hits.
If it's plus dex, then it's a 10. Otherwise, whatever.
That will miss, unfortunately. Next.
Moon next, isn't it? Moon next, isn't it?
What?
Yep, so I guess I'll try a flashbang then.
Okay, roll me to hit.
$13.
That will hit.
Woohoo!
So it's temporarily stunned. So, but it's stunned for long enough for you. Actually, no. The flashbang, actually, it weakens the shadow quite significantly. One more flashbang and it will be done for.
Let's throw another one and get past this little ghosty goo.
Why don't we just turn our flashlights on?
We're just thinking that.
Big brain,
But-
that's gonna work.
I don't think regular flashlights would do anything.
Yeah, regular flashlights are not gonna do anything.
Aha, for once I'm the smarter one. Which is usually not the case. Anyway, you should probably throw that flashbang now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw a flashbang.
That will hit. So it's been dispelled. So the shadow has been dispelled.
It was kind of easy.
Yeah.
Never say that.
Yeah. So now you can jump out of the window if you want.
Foam first, yeah?
If you
But
want
Yeah,
to.
let's throw foam.
Yeah, you throw a foam, it forms a patch on the ground below. It's still quite a high jump, but you'll be fine. It's foam in the Blackout Club. It's fine.
Yeah, don't you know that in the Blackout Club, us kids have, magical ankles?
Yeah, we have ankles of steel. We'll be fine.
Oh, everyone jump together?
Did you throw the foam?
You did.
I did? I should probably throw another one just to be sure, because I don't remember throwing one. Alright. I think now we can jump.
3, 2,
Invade
1.
on 3. 1, 2, 3.
3, 1, 3.
All right, everybody, jump on 27. 1, 2, 27.
You jump. You don't break your ankles, but you can still feel the impact, although the patch of ground has been formed. And you exit and as you exit the building, you also exit the blackout. So you are back in your normal bodies. You're fine. You're back in your normal bodies.
Define normal.
Well, you just exorcised the ghost and have been in a building's past, so...
This was a real learning experience.
Oh, yes.
The lesson of all this? Don't listen when they tell you to go search for Nehru.
My beans are here.
Yes, your beans are there.
I'm taking them back home as souvenirs.
That'd be a great conversation starter.
Yeah, you head back home into the boxcar, and Gwen is like, where have you... Never mind, I know where you've been. What happened? Are you okay? How...
Yeah, look, I got beans.
That's... Never mind.
But,
I was so
hey,
worried.
Hear me out. Hey, before you gush on us about how worried you were, listen. Look at these beans. Now, these beans came from that creepy asylum, orphanage, whatever the hell that place was. Now, hear me out. These beans could have a connection to Grandpa. So I probably have another ghost friend. Isn't that awesome?
To who?
Oh yeah, we didn't tell her about Grandpa. So we met a ghost. What was his name? I don't know. His name began with a G, so it's Grandpa now. Yeah. So we got. He's kind of like Grandma, grandmother, but now he's Grandpa.
Besides, you can't say you didn't know where we've been and that you didn't know what we were doing. We sent you progress reports in the forms of fancy pictures.
Oh yeah, look at my hand. My hand still has wax on it.
Oh my god.
Oh, some of it's falling off. God, that's... Because I reached into my pocket with my wax hands, and now most of the wax fell off.
No.
But I got my beans, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good. But I was so worried. Are you okay? Do you need medical assistance or something?
No.
Physically, we're okay, but I think
Puppets
mentally,
need medical
we might need a while.
assistance.
Well, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna talk to these beans, and maybe they'll have some kind of connection to Grandpa that I can talk to him.
I'll allow it. So basically, you went there, you met a ghost, you saved Nehru, you ripped open a bunch of whatever the hell these things were, and then what?
A shadow?
My
Yeah.
We flashbanged him.
my gods. Oh my gods. Okay.
We went to Spooky Land in the past, and we saw a lot of terrible things.
Do you want to go visit? We can be like your tour guides.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, to be perfectly honest, we were damaged more by trying to open metal doors than the actual enemies that were in there.
You guys were the ones kicking the metal doors in.
Yeah, we got more boo-boos than that, than fighting the puppets that were in there. Oh yeah, Atlas, don't you have some of the metal bits still with you, or did you leave them back there?
No, I still have them.
Oh, you got a couple in your pocket?
Yeah, just a bunch of metal scrap that I ripped
See?
out of them. That
We
was
had
fun.
the same idea to bring souvenirs. I got my beans, and you got your metal stuff that you ripped off of animated bodies that were trying to kill us. Awesome.
Oh
No
my
souvenir carried
god.
bad. It's probably the nightmares.
Hey, Grandpa, can you hear me? Are you in the beans? Do you have a connection to the beans?
There is no response.
God damn it. I'll just keep saying his, you know what? Don't we have to say his name like 3 times, like Beetlejuice or something? Hold on. Garrett, Garrett, Garrett.
No response.
Aw, come on.
Try Grandpa 3 times.
Grandpa, Grandpa, Grandpa.
Also no
Answer the
response.
beans.
Also no response.
Try
Aw,
Old Man 3
man.
times.
No.
Why don't you try like rebellion while you're at the mirror?
That's a good idea. Okay, let me go bring these beans. Let me go bring these beans to the mirror. Oh yeah, that's right. I left my Light of Rebellion there. I was gonna use it to talk to Grudge Mom, but I think she'll understand that I need to talk to Grandpa. All right, let's try it. I'm gonna try this. So let me light this sucker up. Okay. I'm gonna put the little beans on the little plate with the candle lighter. Got it. Got it. Okay. You guys want to join me at the mirror and we can try and talk to Grandpa?
But this sounds like it will be hilarious.
Exactly. Exactly. You gonna join Atlas?
Why not?
I mean, yeah. Wouldn't you want to talk to Grandpa? Who wouldn't? All right. All right. Let me do the Beetlejuice thing again. Maybe that'll work this time now that we got the Ladder Rebellion. The light of the beans.
Summons Grandma on accident.
I'm fine with either, but I prefer our new friend. I did invite him to latch onto me if he wanted to, like, you know, like a spiritual parasite. So,
Wait, is it safe to be reciting Beetlejuice's name 3 times?
I'm not reciting his name 3 times. I'm saying
Ahem. Beetlejuice,
Garrett,
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Anyways,
Garrett, do you hear us, Grandpa?
There unfortunately is no response.
Wow, Grandpa is so cold.
I think he might have left this world.
Why?
He was a ghost.
So, how do you explain grandmother? She still walks the earth. I mean, Grandpa must have had some, like, resentment. I mean, he was tortured or, you know, he died in a messed up place.
Yeah, but I don't think Grandpa's us anymore.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I have come to
I've
talk
come
to
to talk with you again. Except
Alright,
there's
and now
no
Grandpa
answer because
responds
you
to
won't
that.
answer me. Grandpa won't talk to me. I thought we were gonna be buddies. My day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable.
Just realized Gwen's probably looking at us like we're crazy.
Nah, Gwen's fine. Gwen's fine.
Gwen is just like, who the hell is Grandpa?
He's a real fun guy, you know.
just some old person.
Kinda cranky.
Grandpa was the guy that was trapped in that spooky building. We set him free after we bleached his blood. We set his personal belongings on fire.
Including
and...
an eyeball.
Oh yeah, the eyeball. Yep. So We desecrated the remains of his body and his, just his personal belongings. And, yeah, and that set him free, I guess. And he's no longer here because I thought bringing something back from that building would form some kind of connection, even if small. And, yeah, he's not answering. I'll try leaving a voicemail, but we'll see how that goes.
Look on the bright side, you still have Grudge Mom. Grandma.
Yes. Yes, grandmother is still here. Unfortunately, grandmother hasn't spoke to me much either.
But just offering her ice cream?
I don't know if that'll work.
Mission complete. Da 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 da.
Wish we could
Yeah.
post this on something.
Yeah. My next mission is to make contact.
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna need it.
If you do make contact with Grandpa, tell him we said hi.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll try and leave him a voicemail.
Get it? A voicemail. You probably did that
Exactly.
intentionally. Point it out.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out for everybody.
For everybody who's slower than I am. Sorry. Eh?
One more time for the boys in the back. So yeah, we did it.
You
And,
did it. The end.
Yeah.
You can all go home and sleep it
Add
off.
a question mark to the end.
Yeah?
Yeah, Atlas's point, the end of one adventure means the beginning of another.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. However, it was a one-shot and my first time ever, well, TTRPGing. Well, not DMing. It was my first time ever DMing. I hope that you enjoyed the game thus far and that you enjoyed the one-shot.
So I was very fond of all the door kicking.
Don't worry, this one shot is only going to turn into a one more shot.
No, it doesn't. Nah, I'm planning to keep it a one-shot. Anyway, I'm gonna close the stream here because I need to go to sleep. Thanks everyone who showed up. Thanks Noel. Thanks Caro. Thanks.
Bye everybody. Bye Noel.
Bye. And bye Noel.
Yeah.
Good night. Also, we love your work, Noel.